All right. What's going on, guys? Let's see who's in the chat. Here we go. Oh, we got a Alabama. How about that transfer, Jameer Gibbs? I watched your reaction on Alabama versus Arkansas. That dude's pretty good. That dude is pretty good. Dude, Georgia is not looking good. Barely beating a terrible Mizzou team. Georgia is who I thought they were. I didn't think they were that good, anyways. I don't know why. Um, Georgia fans should be shocked. To be honest with you. Never thought they were that good. Thought you could run on them. Thought you could pass on them. That's exactly what teams are starting to do now. Teams like Kent State. Let's go, dude, guys! I am so excited right now. I am watching my Florida Gators and my Jacksonville Jaguars at the same time. How many times can you say you can do that? I mean, that is freaking crazy right now. So it's not halftime yet. Jacksonville almost coughed up the ball. I got James Robinson on my fantasy team too, so he needs to hold on to the ball. But man, Jaguar or pick two. Rashad Torrance almost had a pick. That defense. They have given up some yards today, but they've only gave up three. It was 3-0. Worried me there for a second, but I'll take it, man. I got the Florida game going. Almost picked off. Great defense by Jason Marshall. Great defense. I got so many things going right now. Let's see. I am sad. UGA fan Blake. Georgia fans can't be happy. I'll see. I can't find the Gator game, and it's driving me crazy. It's on. So I'm actually doing it on my computer, and I'm watching the Jacksonville game on my TV. But yeah, I'm just watching it on the ESPN app. You have to have ESPN Plus, or what's the other one? I mean, I guess if you have YouTube TV as well. And Jacksonville just scored again. My goodness, my teams right now on offense are just absolutely going crazy. The Florida Gators are whooping ass today, and Jacksonville Jaguars are taking names. Jacksonville Jaguars just scored another touchdown on Philly in the first quarter. Dude, this is a great day for me. Okay, my misery for being a Jacksonville Jaguars fan has been rough. Okay, to say the least, and my teams are just absolutely going crazy. Which I get, Florida's playing Eastern Washington. I get that. But my Jacksonville Jaguars are playing a 3-0 team, and they are on the road, and they are whooping ass right now. Let's go. Let's go. What a great day. What a day. What a freaking day, guys. But it's just now halftime for the Florida Gator game. Man, how are we feeling? How are we looking? I mean, that offense for the Florida Gators is just absolutely crazy, right? Just absolutely crazy. And I know people are going to say it's Eastern Washington. I get it. But man, the way Anthony Richardson gave me a scare. Anthony Richardson gave me a scare. Gave me a little bit of a scare. But he got up. He was okay, I guess. I think they wrapped up his ankle. And everything was good. But it looked like he got wrapped up. Let's just say I was scared for a minute. I can't deny that I was not scared, and I don't know why my thing is not working very well. Oh, I'm having issues again on this stupid YouTube app. YouTube has gone like I don't know what's been going on with them lately. It's like you can't do half the things you used to do. They did some update, but hey, Florida Gators up 35-3 at halftime against Eastern Washington. I know a lot of people were wanting the Florida Gators to, probably struggle today because a lot of their teams probably struggled this weekend. But it's Mizzou. More worried about his ankle. Yeah, me too, but I think he'll be all right. That's the ankle that got banged up in the Kentucky game. Yeah, I think he'll be all right. I think we're in the second half. You're probably going to see a lot more of Jalen Kitna, who I like to, he did a nice couple throws, came in serviceable, and what I like, it's playing time, and now he'll get more playing time. See, that's the problem. The backup quarterbacks, and a lot of the backups haven't got playing time because the first 4 games for the Florida Gators have been so close that you can't put them in. So now with a 35-3 lead at halftime, I feel like there's going to be a lot more playing time for a lot of backups, and I'm excited about that. I'm very excited about that. And like I said, it's a really good day for me today. Like I said, Jacksonville playing right now. They're up 14-0. My Jaguars are up right now 35-3. We're beating teams that we should. We're not like Georgia. Okay, we're not going to let Kent State or Missouri, keep them in the game. So, I went after it on some Georgia fans, because they were giving us hell after that USF game, but I always you have 1 week where you flub up, but 2 weeks in a row, they look very beatable. Like they looked all right to me. Like you could still move the ball on them, but they are beatable by far. They are. I don't know how they're definitely not the number 1, number 2, number 3 team. They look like trash. Let's be honest. And only Georgia fans, only I guess the delusional Georgia fans think that they're still the best team in the country, and they're not. They're by far. Kirby Smart has not been very smart in his situations with Georgia. So what's that thing? All good things must come to an end. I don't know what's going on with Georgia, but it looks like things might be coming to an end for them, and I love it. I love it. People were freaking out yesterday for Georgia. Loved every second of it. Let's see, still super raw in his mechanics. Let's see, getting to look good on his accuracy for rolling out. He has a real awkward look to him, though. Doesn't he, man? He looks like a beanpole. He's like got skinny legs. It definitely is a little interesting. His body type, I guess. So, but like I said, right now, Florida's rolling the way it should be. They should be rolling. And they're looking great. Love it. And let's see, 35. Really, like I said, the defense has given up some yards, but they've only given up 3 points. I'll take it. And I think the tackling could be better. Defensively, still giving up a bunch of yards. So hopefully they can. I would like to see the corners get up a little bit more on the receivers, but. All in all, I still like, 35-3. Halftime. This is the one game where I'm like, Florida should just steamroll them, and it should be a problem. It should be like the USF game. This should have been like the USF game, but right now you can just see Eastern Washington just overmatched. Look at that offensive line for the Florida Gators. They're just dominating them. It's just too easy for the Florida Gators. It's too easy for Anthony Richardson. They can really do whatever they want. However they want on offense. And, I really want to see some more true freshmen in there. I've seen Kamari Wilson come up with a couple big hits, but, really like to see a lot of freshmen or a lot of guys who haven't got a lot of playing time. I'd like to see Lingard maybe get a carry. Maybe see Marcus Burke out there. Let's see, Marshall look pissed. Torrance still his interception that dropped it. No shit. That's bad. You like, man, you're over there fighting with your own guy for an interception. So hey, I like it. I like it. 35-3. Like I said, I got the Florida Gators going right now. Jacksonville Jaguars right now. Jalen Hurts in at quarterback, and he is running for his life, incomplete. And the Jaguars on defense are just taking it to the Eagle. Man, this is a great day for me. Great day for me. My Jacksonville Jaguars are looking great. They're looking good. I just can't ask for a better Sunday. I just can't ask for a better Sunday. Really, it would have been a great weekend for me if Georgia would have lost, but Georgia struggling how bad they did was already it was okay with me because Georgia's going to have some problems in the next couple weeks. They keep playing like that. Like I said, I give a team, 1 week they may flub up, but 2 weeks in a row, and you still think Stetson Bennett is a Heisman candidate, please keep him in that quarterback. I love it. So, man, what I saw from this weekend was just awesome. Florida State, losing, they shut up. They're not talking anymore on Twitter or nothing like that. They kind of went back into their hiding wherever they were for the past couple of years. So, I tried to tell everyone. It was at home, Florida State. We're not losing at home. You were going to lose, okay? And you did. And it could have been worse. Wake Forest was just trying to just chew up some clock at the end. So, Florida State thought they had a chance at the end. There was no way. And they don't even have a kicker. I don't know what's going on with that. But, Florida State, they're going to be out of the top 25, and they're not undefeated, so they can't have that, record anymore. So I love that. So it would, like I said, it was about almost a perfect weekend. If Georgia would have lost, heck, if Alabama was, I mean, they were playing to Alabama's defense. They were on the road, but Georgia and Alabama were both on the road. But let's be honest, Arkansas is a way better team than Missouri, and Alabama was beating themselves, and then they finally just Jahmyr Gibbs had like 200 yards in the fourth quarter. So, been telling people Bennett is a game manager. I've been telling people that, but Georgia fans do not want to hear that. They get pissed off. They say he's the Heisman candidate. Okay, no, he's not. Okay, but that's fine. You know what? Don't tell him that. Tell him he's great. Tell him he's great. Tell him that he's the best thing since sliced bread. Because keep him in. Don't put any of them other quarterbacks in. Because that Beck guy, and then that freshman, they look pretty good once I saw them. So don't tell him that. Just tell him Stetson Bennett looks great, and just move on. Let's see. He's improved over the years, but he is far from a Heisman candidate or even a top NFL pick. He's not even a draft pick. That's the thing about him. Unless you're going to move him from quarterback to something else like a Taysom Hill, but is he even that good to do that? Let's see. I wish we could have played like this during the Kentucky and Tennessee. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. Like I said, it's been a good day. I was nervous at the beginning, but with everything going on, moving the game, it didn't take them long. It didn't take Florida long to get rolling on offense. So really like that. How about that 76-yard touchdown run for Ricky Pearsall? Was that not awesome? Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. And if you can't watch the game, I'm sorry. I know a couple people. I saw it on Twitter. Some people were having a problem watching the game. It the way I'm watching is on the ESPN Plus app, and then you have YouTube TV. I believe you can get YouTube TV and maybe the SEC Network or something. So, oh my goodness! Look, the Jaguars are just rolling right now on Philly in the first quarter. My goodness. Let's see. Yeah, he has no draft stock, or he wouldn't have come back this year. I mean, it's the same thing. Let's say on the Florida side on defense, look at Trey Dean. I've been talking about Trey Dean for 2 years. Everyone was like, "What's your problem with Trey Dean?" I was like, "Do you not watch him?" And this year, it's like he's gotten worse. If he was even good enough to get drafted, he would have came out last year. He wouldn't have came back to Florida this year. So it's the same situation. If your draft stock's not there, you're going to come back. And there was no way Bennett was going to, even after winning a national title. So, there's been some guys that's won a national title that doesn't even get drafted. So, it is what it is. Let's see. I couldn't get the game on YouTube TV. I had to subscribe to ESPN Plus to watch today. Going to cancel after the game. Hopefully you did that free trial thing. They always give like a free trial. And just do it that way. I've done that before. Just so I can watch something. But I have, I got the YouTube TV, but I linked it up to my ESPN. I'm surprised they wouldn't let you. Mama, there go that man. Seriously, I'm really happy. AR has to work on his accuracy. Dude can flick his wrist and throw the ball 55 yards with no rainbow, but his accuracy, yeah. Wide receiver playing out of their minds. Isn't it lovely? Justin Shorter, 70-something yard touchdown. Xavier Henderson with a touchdown. Ricky Pearsall with a rushing touchdown. So it's been great. Was it ETN and Naquan Wright both with rushing touchdowns? BBC Fishing is live streaming on YouTube. BBC Fishing. I don't know who that is. I hate to say it. I don't know who that is. BBC Fishing. I'll have to check that out whenever I'm done here. But guys, it's just been I like what's going on today. I was nervous because I was like, all right, you move the game back. Could there be like a little lag in the team? It doesn't look like there's no lag. No lag at all. They're hitting on all cylinders right now. I'm loving it. Love it, love it. And like I said, you know, being a Florida Gator fan and a Jacksonville fan right now, I never get this type of play from both of my teams, especially on one day, because they never play on the same day. But I mean, this is just crazy, absolutely crazy. It's just a channel live streaming the game. Oh, okay. It's the so if you don't have, okay, I see what you're saying, Stormy. So apparently, if you do not have ESPN Plus or nothing like that, so apparently there's a YouTube channel streaming it now. Do not be shocked because I have live streamed something before. That's why I can't show the game, and they will take down the video. You'll get a copyright claim. So hopefully it doesn't get copyright claimed, because what it'll do, it'll just it'll blank the screen out. So yeah, it's I didn't even know how to get it because I kept looking, and then I went on my computer, and you could probably do it from your phone, I imagine. But I just clicked on the link and it said you can live stream it from the ESPN app. So whenever you have that, whenever the hurricane and moved everything back, it was going to be hard to try to find it. Let's see. They still band's still out on the field. My guy Trevor Lawrence. Oh my goodness. Oh man. I know he's a Georgia or a Clemson guy, but man, Jacksonville looking good. Florida looking good. Let's go. Yeah, the offense. I'm glad to see all these. See, this is where you want to see that confidence builder. You know, just like what's that movie, Longest Yard, where he says, you play some crap Division II team, beat the living crap out of them, and to get your confidence up. That's what Florida right now. They needed that game. They need this game to get their confidence up and get Anthony Richardson, flowing. Which after the Tennessee game, you could tell, his confidence was really good. So, man, it just, I don't know, loving it. Loving it right now. Who's that? Oh, I got like two TVs going on at once. Let's see, holding the team to 3 points, and people have the audacity to complain about the defense. I don't care if it's FCS; they routinely drop points on other big schools. They are playing well. Yeah, like I said, I was nervous at first on the defense, but really, it seemed like they were lagging. I don't know what it was, but hey, I'll take it. And Jacksonville, they're down 34-yard line. I don't know if they'll kick a field goal or not. But for the most part, like you said, giving up 3 points, I'll take it. I have no problem with that to any team. So sorry for spamming. No, you're good. No, you're good. So I'm just glad people are in here, checking out. I wasn't planning on doing a live stream, but man, just the way Florida was playing, and then Jacksonville right now, my NFL team, I got super hyped. And I'll probably turn this off whenever the game gets back on, so everybody can watch it. So, but yeah, it's just a great day for me. Like I said, it could have been even a better weekend. I don't know what Trevor Lawrence just did. He just lost the ball. How do you do that, my man? Trevor Lawrence just lost the ball. Okay, he just literally lost it. Go Gators, Sean McCann, let's go. How about those Gators? Jaguars were looking good, and then I don't know what Trevor Lawrence is doing right there, but Gators are looking great right now. Band's still on the field, but 35-3 halftime lead. You can't ask for anything better right now. I'm trying to pull up the stats. They don't. I guess nobody's working on the stats right now, or they're trying to compile everything. It's there's just there's so many yards right now they have to add up. They can't even do it. I was trying to look up the stats on ESPN, but it's not even pulling them up. That's weird. That rarely happens. You would think they would have them up by now. Let's see. Let's see if I can look at some stats. Maybe I'll refresh it. Let's take a look. Yeah, Ricky Pearsall run was sweet, man. That's what I really like that. Let's see. The Xavier Henderson makes catch for 21 yards. I guess they're a little slow today. I guess because they got NFL going on at the same time. So let's see. I personally think they should let AR go for the passing yard / touchdown for game record. Emory doesn't deserve it, especially during Samford. Oh my goodness, I remember that game. Emory Jones, I watched him last night. Arizona State, they were playing USC, and he played all right. He played all right against USC. USC is a top 10 team, which every time I look at them, whenever I'm watching them, they just do not look like a top 10 team. But I guess nobody really looks like it right now. Let's see, this is what they should be doing: blow out the lower level competition 100%. You know, the first 4 games for Florida Gators, they had 3 top 25 teams they were playing, and they still are. So, Kentucky battled Ole Miss. That was one that I was glad that won after Will Levis. He just looked like a jerk after the Florida Gator win, and I was glad to see him choke 2 fumbles at the end. Really happy to see that. He deserved it. So karma comes back. All they had to do was pretty much kick 2 field goals. They would have won it. But, way he choked that game, that was awesome. But Tennessee, they're looking good. They're still in the top 10. They had a bye this week. But, man, Utah still winning. The only losses to Florida. So, they're looking. I mean, Florida's first 3, or the 3 out of 4 games were all really good teams. Only one was like a USF. It should have been Eastern Washington right now. They should be rolling over them, or they should have been rolling over USF. But it is what it is. Like I said, they're a team. They flub up every now and then. Like when Georgia, I made fun of Georgia fans, or Georgia just with the Kent State game. I was like, that's just probably just one of them 1-game lapses. But then when you have a string, you have 1 game and then another. Even the Samford game, they didn't look good. Like this is where I'm looking at. I'm like, Georgia, they're just not playing great. Like, I don't know why they keep ranking them number 1. I was like, I wouldn't even rank them in the top 4 right now. And that's just their play, So, Georgia right now is slipping down. Florida, if they can get some confidence going with these next couple of games, I'm not saying Florida's going to beat Georgia right now, but I'm going to say it's not going to be a blowout like a lot of Georgia fans think. You can move the ball on Georgia. That Georgia defense ain't that good at what it was last year. It's not even close. And if Florida's offense can get rolling, I'd be worried about the defense, of course. But man, I'm not worried, not one bit about that. Or my confidence level is getting higher going to that Georgia game or getting close to it. So don't let AR back in. He's your franchise. This is what hold on. That would be the best thing to do. But a guy who couldn't handle quarterback competition transfer doesn't need to be in our record books. Yeah, AR is playing better than Utah game last 2 weeks. Yeah, he's playing great, man. He is playing great. Love it. Love. The receivers playing good. The offensive line, the running backs, they're all looking great right now. So love it. Love what's going on. Wish my Jacksonville Jaguars would keep scoring on Philly. But, while I'm a, Jacksonville Jaguar fan, Gainesville, it's all right there. I've been a Jacksonville Jaguar fan since they were a franchise. So, it's just weird on a Sunday. I'm like, I've got to go back and forth. I never get to watch Jacksonville. They've actually put them on TV. So, it's like, that's why I'm really not live streaming the Florida Gator game. But since they were just doing so good in the halftime, I was like, man, let me see what people were saying. Let me see what people were feeling like. And really, I think what I read on Twitter and everything, everyone's kind of in the same boat. They're like, where was this offense yet at? Now you see, 2 weeks in a row from Tennessee, now to Eastern Washington. This offense, Florida's going like this. Other teams are like stagnant or they're going downhill. Florida right now, with a new head coach, you can see that progression. They're going up and up and up. I know simpleton people are going to say, well, it's Eastern Washington. I just want to see progression. I don't care who it's against. I just want to see progression. And that's what's going on right now with the Florida Gators. So, and they're about to take the field, and Florida does get the ball first to start. Let's take a look at this drive real quick. We have a good chance to win 2 games. Let's see. College football is better when UT, FSU, Miami are ranked playing each other at a high level. It is. It's going to be a while. But here we go. 1st and 10. There's Richardson. He's going to play action. He's staying in the game. He's looking deep. Throwing deep. And it's going to be intercepted. Wow. Oh, what an interception. I'm going to be honest. That was a poor, not a poor throw, but also poor judgment. You don't throw that. Yeah, he threw that in four. I believe there was four guys there. Yeah, all right, one, two, three. There's three guys there. There's no need to throw that, man. There's no need to throw that. That was just getting greedy. That was getting greedy. Ready to eat some Gators. Go Dogs. But seriously, love the channel. Appreciate it. White Trash Customs. Oh man, but no, hey, I appreciate it. But yeah, that first throw coming out of the game. I mean, you know, I guess they're trying to get. I mean, it was almost a punt. I mean, now it's at the 26 on the other side, but um, here we go defensively. I want to see a good stop right here. I want to see a good stop right here. If we can get a good stop right here on defense, that they just got a first down. I want to see these cornerbacks. Let's see, a flag thrown. I don't know what that was for. I saw a late hit come in, but I thought the play was still going. Let's check this out. Since the offense went so quick, that pass was a little short. That pass was a little short and should have never been thrown. And I think that's what Billy Napier. You see him coming over there, like, look, buddy, there's three guys. You don't need to do that. Looks like after the play, yep. I saw a late hit come in, so he nailed a Florida Gator. So, I mean, you don't have to throw that. It was like he was just going to launch it. I get they're up 35-3. Hey, give your guy a shot, but it wasn't even close. His guy was never going to get that with three guys being there. So, let's see. 1st and 10. They're back at the 24. Play action. He's rolling out to his right, looking, throwing to a man, and he's got him. He snuck that ball right in there. I think the receiver was even shocked that he called it. Kamari Wilson in. I mean, great coverage. Let me see how he stuck that in. Play action. Rolls out to his right. And let's see. I mean, that's crazy. I mean, that's just a good throw. I mean, the only spot you can put it. Sometimes you got to give it to a quarterback. Let's see. 39-yard line, man in motion. There's the snap. And hands it off to his man up the middle, lowers the shoulder, and he's met by Shamar James, the true freshman linebacker. Really, really excited for him. Just that way. Yeah, Shamar James. Pretty sure that I'm pretty certain that was him. I've seen him a couple of weeks now. And, oh man, Philadelphia is going for it. 4th and goal at the 3-yard line. In the rain, Hurts backing up, and he's going to run it. And did he fumble? He got knocked the hell out, though. Run it because he can't throw it. And it looks like quick pass out to about a 5-yard gain, so it's going to be 3rd and 2. So, yeah. So, looks like Jalen Hurts had to run it in because he can't throw it. He's already thrown one pick six today. Those former Alabama quarterbacks. Let's see. 3rd and 3 for Eastern Washington. There's the snap. Hands it off to his man. Going to the right side. Jervin Dexter with the hit. I think he got enough. The yellow line's not there. But let's see. Yeah, 1st and 10. So let's see. Defense needs to come up with a stop. This is what I mean. Now they're going back to letting Eastern Washington move the ball. But let's see. I mean, they got their starters in. There's Cox. There's Dexter. There's a run up the middle. See, this is what concerns me is so the defensive line for the Florida Gators. These are things I look at. You're up 35-3. You knew they were going to show Cooper Kupp on Eastern Washington. That was a given. But that defensive line for the Florida Gators, there's no push. The offensive line for Eastern Washington is actually pushing the Florida Gators. That shouldn't be like that. Let's check that out again. Let's see. 2nd and 7. Let's check out that defensive line. See, look, they're getting pushed back again. And there's this. See, I mean, incomplete ball, but that defensive line, I don't know why they're not getting off their blocks. I've seen this a lot all year. And you want to see these guys use their hands. And a lot of these guys don't use their hands. They're not, I don't know if their hip flexibility is not there. Nobody's driving their hips. It's just they're going straight into the lineman, and that's about it. They're just trying to use brute force. Let's see it again. Let's see. There's Dexter right in the middle. Again, he's just using brute force. It's not. There's no movement. Drop pass by the wide receiver. You know, uh, defensive line I always loved playing whenever I played, and wasn't long, but loved playing it. But it was always bend your hips, hip flexibility. Princely actually did a great job, great move on the right tackle. But I'm looking at Jervin Dexter. He's just standing straight up. He's not getting really double teamed. He's just standing right up, single with the offensive lineman. So, but they do force a punt, do like that. Let's see. There's the kick. Who's back there? Is that Henderson? Yeah. So I'm just glad they fair catch it. I want to see always a fair catch on anything. Let's see. Will be a big gain if pass was not short. Let's see. Might have AR's last drive. They gave him a shot. Yeah. I'm a Gators fan. I know they're winning today, but it would be nice if we won the more important games like Kentucky and Tennessee. The game is on normal YouTube. Okay. So if anybody is not, if you're just listening to me, which I mean, if you're not watching it, apparently it's on normal YouTube. So, and I'm going back and forth on both of them right now. But well, I'm gonna get back to watching this game. Get back to watching my Jacksonville Jaguars. I got so much going on, and then I got to check on my fantasy team. Pretty sure I'm not doing very well on that. Going up against a guy that had Justin Jefferson, so he went off this morning. So, but hey guys, I appreciate y'all tuning in. Don't forget to hit the like button. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed.